Hello everyone, this is Mario. Welcome to my channel and to stage 18 of La Vuelta 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. So today we have a massive stage and it's going to be really important for the GC. Of course, I will try to go on the attack on this one with 4 category 1 climbs, and I really need to have my team working for Alejandro Valverde today so that he can eventually drop Primoz Roglic in the final climb and then try to go until the end and gain enough time to overtake him in the GC. And so the riders have just begun the stage, from starting from Colmenar Viejo, going to Becerril de la Sierra, and I'm going to use a similar strategy than the one I used in the previous mountain stage, in stage 16. So I won't put anyone in the breakaway, even though it's tempting to go with Marc Soler in the breakaway for the KOM points. I'm basically quitting on that classification with him because the chances of winning the GC with Alejandro Valverde are really strong. So I don't want to try to go for something else and then regret that. So again, the team is feeling really strong today. Valverde again on a +2 race day condition. So this is being really helpful in the past few stages. So let's try to take advantage of that. The peloton is currently pacing really hard. They are not really letting the riders in the front to gain a big advantage. We have Esteban Chaves and Thomas de Gent here, together with, or almost together with, Angel Madrazo, with Jesus Herrada, Tao Ganart, and Bidar. So yeah, it's some interesting riders trying to go in the breakaway. A few more are now attacking, Jetsebol and Gianluca Brambilla, followed by Sylvain Dillier and also Gebre Xavier. So Fabio Aru is also going. I really expect a few more riders to attack. We still have Dani Navarro. So let's see in a few kilometers how they are doing. And so the riders in the breakaway are now already ascending to Puerto de Navacerrada. It's a really long climb, 12.7 kilometers long, and the slopes really increase along the way they are going up. So with the altitude, the slope is increasing. After the attack by Dani Navarro, no one else attacked. So we have the 12 men I told you about before in this group. I'm really sure that some of them will try to gain a few points for the mountain classification. And the best rider in that classification from this group is Thomas de Gent with 30 points. He's currently 6th. And so it's a bit odd that none of the major contenders for this classification are going in the breakaway for the points. And so now, with 1.5 kilometers to go, we are finally seeing some riders attacking for the KOM points. We have Dani Navarro, the first one to launch the attack, followed by Jetsebol, Jesus Herrada and Esteban Chaves. Thomas de Gent is not being able to follow, so it's not really helpful for him in trying to take some points here. And Chaves is the first one, followed by Herrada, and Dani Navarro is third. So none of these riders really threaten the lead of Omar Fraile. So as I said, I'm trying to follow the same strategy I used in stage 16 to force the pace with my weaker climbers. So the first one pulling the pace is Jorge Arcas. Is almost out of energy, so soon he will be replaced by Imanol Erviti in the pacing. So I really want to leave the other teams under pressure and then try to force with Alejandro Valverde in the final climb. Thomas de Gent is now attacking for the KOM points, and let's see, 600 meters to go in this climb, and is not going to be able to be the first one. It's Jesus Herrada, followed by Gianluca Brambilla. Thomas de Gent was third, is now on 34 points, still 21 behind Omar Fraile. So we are now going down after the second climb of the day to Puerto de la Morcuera, and we have today really strong winds, 41 kilometers per hour at the moment. So this might complicate things a bit. I have seen that in the final downhill, the wind will kind of be sideways. So I don't know if that is going to hurt the chances of some of my riders. Now Nelson Oliveira being blocked here because everyone is going to the same side of the road. So it's not impossible that heckelons are going to be created soon. And so today the pace in the peloton is really strong, and I'm not the one forcing the pace. I wanted to do that, but two of my riders were already dropped, and Pedrero and Nelson Oliveira will be dropped soon as well. I'm already protecting Valverde and Quintana with Rojas and Marc Soler. And today we have, interestingly, it's Sunweb and Bora pacing at the front. They really don't have the best riders in the GC at the moment, but yeah, they are the ones pacing today. We are with the peloton 3.5 kilometers from the top of this climb. So let's see, we now have snow replacing the rain that was before troubling the riders. So really poor conditions. It's kind of weird to see snow in the middle of August in Spain, but still it's the conditions we have for today. And in the front we have Tao Goggenhardt is going to be the first one to reach the top of this climb. This is the ascension to, again, Puerto de la Morcuera from the other side now, and he's taking the 10 points available there. Esteban Chavez is going to be the second one in this climb, and everyone else is completely exhausted right now. Tao Goggenhardt is almost 4 minutes ahead of the peloton. I don't really think he's going to be able to win the stage because his energy levels are already really low. Oh, and no! Valverde fell, Rojas and Soler as well. Oh, this did not happen. Come on, Valverde, please get on the bike. Yeah, he's still going, but Rojas is out of the race. Jose Joaquin Rojas is out of the race. Oh, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. And now I need to... What do I need to do? I need to relay with Soler and have Valverde on his wheel. This is absolutely terrible. Come on, I need to get to the front. I don't know, should I drop Quintana now? I don't... this is absolutely terrible. Fortunately, the other riders are not pacing, and I think Soler is going to be able to bring Valverde back into the front group. I don't know why he dropped the pace now. Well, let's try to go back. And maybe, I hope this is just a scare and that things go okay for Alejandro Valverde in this one. Let's get water with Marc Soler. The pace really dropped. Everyone is apparently waiting. For whom? I don't really know. The pace suddenly really dropped in the front. Let's bring Alejandro Valverde to the front of this group. I don't want him to be in the back. Oh, let's hope that the worst is gone now. And so we are now on the final climb, 2 minutes behind the rider in the front. Is it still Goggenhardt? No, it's Goggenhardt plus 6 riders, and everyone else is exhausted now. So I think I will start protecting Alejandro Valverde with Nairo Quintana for now, and soon he will be probably pacing and with Valverde on his wheel. Let's just maintain the position for a while now with Valverde. We are 3.7 kilometers from the top of the climb. Maybe I should actually just put Alejandro Valverde on the wheel of Quintana and let's try to force the pace now. Let's try to maybe use the energy gel on Nairo Quintana and pace at 88. Let's see what happens here. We have 3 riders in this group, 1 minute behind the front riders, so I think we can still go for the stage win. Apparently Goggenhardt is attacking, probably going for the KOM points here. Let's increase the pace a bit more with Nairo Quintana and maybe try and attack now with Quintana, taking Alejandro Valverde on his wheel. Let's see how this goes. Let's go all out for Alejandro Valverde on this one. And now let's pace with Alejandro Valverde, try to keep Quintana on his wheel. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep with Valverde. Roglic is still here. Oh, this is not easy. This is not easy at all, but Alejandro Valverde is getting away. Can he do something here? Can Alejandro Valverde go until the flat section ahead of Roglic? I don't think he can do it. Roglic is already here, so let's drop the pace. And Quintana, in the meanwhile, is also coming back to the front. Should I try and attack before the downhill? That is the question, but Valverde is really short of energy. I don't really think that's going to work. So yeah, I don't see big differences being created here. I tried it, I tried the attack, but it didn't really work out the way I intended. And the riders really just stopped pacing again. Everyone is coming with them. Let's try to pace now with Quintana, going to the downhill, and let's try to attack again with him. And now go with Alejandro Valverde. Can this work? It's not going to work, I think. Valverde, can he force the pace until the finish line? Well, it's not looking bad. Let's see, he has a bit of a gap. Let's increase the effort to 99. On this downhill, it's 14.5 kilometers. Then there is a small flat section in the end. And, well, he has 14 seconds of gap to Primož Roglic. If it continues like this, I don't really know if it's going to hold on. Oh, but his energy is being depleted. I need to stop this. I cannot keep this pace with Alejandro Valverde. Let's drop this to 80 and use the energy gel now with 9.4 kilometers to go. The energy is recovering a bit now. Still 10 seconds between Valverde and the other riders, but he's being caught. Izaguirre is the one bringing back Alejandro Valverde. So let's just maintain position now, and still 6 kilometers to go in the stage. We can still try to go for the stage win. Let's put ourselves on the wheel of Nairo Quintana, and we have attacks. Who's attacking? Pierre Latour, Miguel Angel Lopez, and David de la Cruz. Fortunately, it's not Primož Roglic. So let's attack as well now with Nairo Quintana, with Alejandro Valverde on his wheel. Can this work? I don't know. I'm a bit doubtful that this is going to work for Nairo Quintana and Alejandro Valverde. And let's now launch Alejandro Valverde whenever I can. Come on, 1 kilometer to go. Let's start sprinting with Valverde now. Can he take the stage win? And Alejandro Valverde takes the stage win. Again, another win for Valverde, ahead of David de la Cruz and Miguel Angel Lopez. So 10 more seconds for Alejandro Valverde. Wow, that ended up being quite okay. I didn't get any time on the road over Primož Roglic, but Roglic was only 10th in the stage, and Alejandro Valverde takes 10 more seconds over the Slovenian. And here is the replay of the final sprint. Alejandro Valverde takes the win. It's his 4th in this Vuelta. 4 wins by Alejandro Valverde in this La Vuelta. It's really amazing. It's the 5th for my team. And once more, Primož Roglic, although still in the lead, sees the gap a bit shortened by Alejandro Valverde, now on 52 seconds. Omar Fraile is still the leader in the mountain classification, 3 points still ahead of Marc Soler, 4 ahead of Mikel Nieve, but now only 7 points ahead of Alejandro Valverde. In the points classification, it's going to be really hard to dislodge Alejandro Valverde from the lead. He's on 240 points, so 52 ahead of Primož Roglic. Miguel Angel Lopez, still the best young rider in this race, 2 minutes and 28 ahead of Tadej Pogačar, and then a world away, Tal Goggenhardt, 16 minutes and 10 behind the rider from Colombia. No changes, of course, in the team classification. Astana still leading ahead of Movistar, and the third team is Team Ineos. So this is being a tremendous race for Alejandro Valverde. 4 stage wins, and it's the 5th for my team. Rojas also won a stage, and I'm so glad he did win the stage, because today he fell in one of the downhills and was forced to abandon. So it's really poor news for my team. He was being one of the main riders, one of the main domestics for Valverde and Quintana in this race. But well, we will have to survive without him in the final few stages. But again, with this win, Alejandro Valverde closes the gap even further to Primoz Roglic in the GC. He's now trailing by 52 seconds. The downside is that we basically have one stage left for him to gain time on Primoz Roglic. So the next stage is again a flat stage. It has a category 3 climb in the initial kilometers, but then it goes downhill and it's basically flat until the finish line. Although in the finish line, or close to the finish line, we have this 1.1 kilometer climb in Toledo with an average of 6.6% and a max of 11.6%. I also think that there are cobbles in this final climb, so it might turn this finish a bit unpredictable. It's going to be really hard for the sprinters to take this one. So who knows, maybe Alejandro Valverde can take his 5th stage win of the race and maybe 10 more seconds over Primoz Roglic. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this stage. It was really fun again. There were a few strange moments during the stage when the pace really dropped. I was actually fortunate because of that, because Alejandro Valverde fell at the same time as Marc Soler and José Joaquín Rojas, but he was able to easily get back to the favorites group. So if you have enjoyed it, please click the like button. Also, please comment below, tell me where you think I could have done better in this stage. And if you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate your support, and I hope to see you all next time for stage 19 of La Vuelta 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. Bye!